Alright people, what it is, it's your boy YUGIOH. We are back with another deck profile. This time we have a second place runner-up deck profile, Atlantean Mermail Omaha Regional. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Check out the videos. We are going in with the deck profiles. It's a new format, new ban list, but let's get into it. So in this deck profile, it's a 44 card main deck count, and we played 3 Abyss Shrine, the Atlantean Spirit. You contribute this card from your hand, add 1 Atlantean Mermail monster from your hand or field. Take one level 7 fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or special summon. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except water monsters. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can banish this card from the graveyard and discard 1 card to the graveyard to draw 1 card. You can only use each effect of Abyss Shrine, the Atlantean Spirit, once per turn. Then we play 1 Mermail Abyss Megalo, whatever it is. You can discard 2 other water monsters to the graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. When special summoned this way, you can add 1 Abyss spell/trap from your deck to your hand. You contribute 1 other attack position water. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Then we play 3 Mermail Abyss Spike. When this card is no one special summoned, you can discard 1 water monster to the graveyard. Add 1 level 3 water from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Mermail Abyss Spike once per turn. Then we play 3 Mermail Abystius. You can discard 1 other water monster to the graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. When special summoned this way, you can add 1 level 4 lower Mermail monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Mermail Abystius once per turn. Then we play 2 Mermail Shadow Squad. You can discard 1 card to the graveyard. Water monsters you control become level 7 until the end of this turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a water monster effect, especially on 1 level 4 lower Atlantean or Mermail monster from your deck, except Mermail Shadow Squad. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except water monsters. You can only use each effect of Mermail Shadow Squad once per turn. Then we played 3 Atlantean Dragoons. All level 3 or lower sea serpent monsters you control can attack your opponent directly. When this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a water monster's effect, add 1 sea serpent type monster from your deck to your hand, except Atlantean Dragoons. Then we play 1 Atlantean Heavy Infantry. During your main phase, you can normal summon 1 level 4 lower sea serpent type monster in addition to your normal summon/set. When this card is sent to the graveyard, activate a water monster's effect, target 1 face-up card your opponent control, destroy that target. Then we play 3 Neptubis, the Atlantean Prince. You can send 1 Atlantean monster from your deck to the graveyard, except Neptubis, the Atlantean Prince. Add 1 Atlantean card from your deck to your hand, except Neptubis, the Atlantean Prince. If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a water monster's effect, target 1 Atlantean monster in your graveyard, except Neptubis, the Atlantean Prince. Special summon. You can only use each effect of Neptubis, the Atlantean Prince, once per turn. I probably said that name about 5 times in that card's description. So 3 of those. 1 Deep Sea Minstrel. You could discard this card and 1 water monster. Look at your opponent's hand and banish 1 card from the hand face up into the end phase. If this card is special summon, you can send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Then target 1 level 4 or lower water monster in your graveyard, except Deep Sea Minstrel, placing on top of or the bottom of the deck. You can only use each effect of Deep Sea Minstrel once per turn. Then we play 1 Super Ancient Deep Sea King, Collier King. Once per turn, you can discard 1 card, special summon as many level 4 or lower fish type monsters as possible from your deck, but they cannot declare an attack, and their effects are negated during either player's turn. When this face-up card in the field is targeted by a card effect, you contribute 1 of the fish type monster to negate activation. If you do, destroy that card. Then we play 1 Mulanglacia, the Elemental Lord. Cannot be normal summon/set. Must use special summon from your hand by having exactly 5 monsters in your graveyard. If this card is special summon, discard 2 random cards from your opponent's hand or their entire hand if less than 2. You can only use this effect of this card once per turn. If this card is face up, leaves the field, skip the battle phase of your next turn. 1 Shift Fairy of the Goatee. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 fish monster you control. It gains 500 attack until the end of the turn. During the standby phase of the next turn after this card was banished, you can special summon this card, banish this card. During your opponent's main phase, if this card was special summoned this turn, You can quick effect immediately after this effect resolves. Synchro summon one fish synchro using this card you control. You can only use each effect of Shift Fairy of the Goatee once per turn. Then we played 3 Ash Blossom Joy Spring, 3 More Charming Swallows. We are no extra draw power. Every turn your opponent would summon from the deck or extra deck. 3 Ghost Ogre Snow Rabbit, 1 Abyss Sting Triana. Special summon 1 Atlantean or Mermail monster from your hand or graveyard, and if you do, equip it with this card. If the equipped monster will be destroyed by battle card effect, you can send this card to the graveyard instead. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 3 of your fish, sea serpent, and or aqua monsters that are banished or in your graveyard. Shuffle them into the deck. You can only use this effect of Abyss Sting Triana once per turn. You can only activate 1 Abyss Sting Triana once per turn. 1 Call by the Grave, 1 Pot of Prosperity, 1 1-for-1, 3 Infinite Impermanence, and you play 3 Dominance Impulse. If your opponent controls a card, you can activate this card from your hand. When a card or effect is activated that includes an effect that special summons a monster, negate that effect. Then if you have a trap in your graveyard, destroy that card. If you activated this card from your hand, you activate the effects of Light, Earth, and Wind monsters for the rest of this duel. You can only activate 1 Dominance Impulse per turn. So for the extra deck, we play 1 Mermail Abyss Lacia. Monsters discards points, you gain 500 attack/defense. You can only use each of the following effects of Mermail Abyss Lacia once per turn. During your opponent's turn quick effect, you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, add 1 Mermail monster from your deck to your hand. If this card is in its owner's possession is destroyed by an opponent's attack or a card effect, you can send 1 water monster from your deck to the graveyard, then target 1 monster in your graveyard, special summon in defense position. Then we play 1 Mermail Abyss Gyos. While this face-up XE monster has a material level 5 or higher, monster cannot attack. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can detach 1 XE material from this card and negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls that have less attack than this card until the end of the turn. Then we played 3 Mermail King Neptibus. Your opponent cannot target water monsters this card points to. With card effects, you can only use each of the following effects of Mermail King once per turn. If a water monster sent to the graveyard to activate a card or effect, except during damage step, you can take 1 Abyss equipped spell from your deck or graveyard and either add it to your hand or equip it to this card. If this card is in its owner's possession is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can add 1 Atlantean or Mermail monster from your deck to your hand. Then we play 1 Poseidon Abyss, the Atlantean Dragon Lord, 1 The Virtue Dragon, 1 Abyss Keeper, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Marincess Coral Anemone, 1 number 4 Stealth Kraken, 2 Bahamut Shark, 2 Totally Awesome, 1 Water Aura Porpoise, and 1 Adamantipator Risen Dragite. Then let's get to the side deck. Side deck we played 3 more Charming Prelia, basically draw power from the hand. Every time your opponent with normal summon, special summon from the hand, immediately draw 1 card. 3 Nimbus Permanent Being, 1 Artifact Lancia, 3 Triple Tactics Thrust, 1 Triple Tactics Talents, 1 Ultimate Slayer, 1 Dimensional Barrier, 1 Artifact Sanctum, and 1 Mirror Logic Aggregator. So that wraps it up for the Atlantean Mermail runner-up Omaha Regional. It's your boy YUGIOH. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. We out.